All right, welcome everyone. Happy Thanksgiving on this Thursday, November 23rd. Today for our up and moving workout. If you're watching this at a later time, if you have any small hand weights, soup cans, water bottles, anything like that, just take a moment. You can click pause on the video again if you're watching later. Grab 2 of those. They are not required, but they will be used to supplement several of our exercises. Today we will be doing kind of a whole body workout, again, with a little bit of light weight, kind of holistically touching on everything, hopefully giving you a bit of a burn before Thanksgiving dinner later today. So with that, we'll get started here momentarily. And you may notice the guest star wandering in the background today, but hopefully she's not too disturbing. So with that, we'll start out with a brief warm up. So we're going to start with just some Y stretches. So we're going to start at the bottom, come up, and then reach to the sky. Big stretch, and then you can fold back over again. Pause at the bottom, maybe a nice bounce. And then slowly back up. Nice stretch. And then we'll forward fold again. Feel free to move a little bit here at the bottom. Nice and big. We'll go ahead and do one more. So forward fold. Move that back a little bit. Big stretch. All right, now we're going to move on to some teapots. So kind of getting some lateral flexion. So go ahead and place your hand on one hip, arm over the head. And go ahead and switch sides after a little bit. One of the cues I'm going to give you throughout the workout today is to think about engaging that core. So we can start to focus on that now. So as we're stretching left to right, think about engaging your core muscles, your belly button. You can think about pulling your belly button to the spine. And one of the nice things with core is that we can kind of work on it with every exercise. So if we think about engaging our core throughout the workout, we'll get a nice burn there as well without having to do anything additional. So again, just a nice cue as we're working through everything today to think about that belly button to spine. We're going to move on now. We're going to do some hamstring scoops. So place one foot out in front of you, and then we're just going to go down and up, down and up. And you can adjust the speed on this. If you want to go a little bit slower and pause at the bottom to get a bit of stretch in your calves and hamstrings, you can. Or you can go a little bit faster to get a little bit more of a dynamic workout. And then right now, go ahead and switch legs. So put your other leg forward. We'll go about 30 seconds here with that as well. Nice job. Again, we'll pause right at the bottom for one of these just for a moment. Give yourself a little bit of stretch in that calf and hamstring. All right, nice job. We're going to switch now and we're going to do some hip openers. So knees up and out. And again, down. And we can alternate sides. Again, think about that belly button to spine throughout the whole activity here. I'm looking out my front window just behind the computer here, and the turkey trot in Hancock runs by the front yard. So everyone's running, and I'm not jealous because it's rather cold outside. So we get a nice workout inside where it's warm. You want to go a little bit slower, kind of pause on that outside. Again, getting a nice stretch in our hip flexors. Open that up. Again, can focus on belly button to spine, a little bit of core activation here. Rotate your pelvis or the bottom of your pelvis forward. All right, now we're just going to go into some nice knee hugs. Can hold for 5 to 10 seconds on each leg and go ahead and switch. If you need to brace on something, you can. Do a couple more of those. Do one more on each side here. All right. We're going to get into the exercises here just a minute, but right before we do, take a minute. If you have space, we're just going to do some marching or walking around, but you can do that in your space, a little bit dynamic. You can bring your knees up. Just the last little bit of more dynamic warm up. You can do some butt kicks as well. Just move around your space, high knees, butt kicks. Can shake your upper body out. Get the blood flowing one last moment before we get into the meat and potatoes of our exercise today. So for as far as that's going to go, we're going to do 2 different circuits of about 5 exercises. So the first one's going to be lower body, and we'll rotate through those exercises twice. And then we'll switch to upper body and we'll do the same thing, rotate through those twice. So we'll go ahead and hop into the lower body exercises. The first one we're going to do is just body weight squats. So feet a little bit wider than shoulder width. And just down and up. Down and up. Again, you can think about belly button to spine, activating that core. Breathing in on the down and out on the up. Can make that harder or easier by how deep you go. So really deep, harder. A little bit less deep, easier. As well as the speed. So if you really want to burn, you can speed the frequency up and sneak a few more of these in. Or you can go nice and slow and easy. All right, about 10 seconds. And we're going to transfer just back into those high knees again. So really focus on driving that knee up now. Now that we're using this as an exercise, really drive that knee up. You can pause at the top. Again, belly button to spine, core. You can think about breathing out on each knee raise, again, faster for a little bit more burn. Slower. If you want to ease into it today. Got about 15 seconds left here. Speed it up, maybe just a little bit at the end. Nice job. All right, our next exercise, we're going to go into a walking lunge. So we're going to take 1 foot forward, bend and touch our knee to the ground, back up. And then we'll switch legs, down and back up. Again, knee all the way to the ground for the hardest. You can go not quite as deep to make things easier. Faster is going to give you a little bit more of a workout. Nice and slow and controlled. If you want to ease things up. Again, belly button to spine, keeping that core activated. Dealing with some knee pain here, so I'm not able to go quite as deep. Got about 5 seconds left here. I'm going to take a little bit of a break. Just shake it out for about 30 seconds. Give yourself a pause, catch your breath. Again, if you're going hard for these, that few minutes can be pretty tough. If you're taking it a little bit easy on this Thanksgiving morning, this is just a nice relaxing moment. And we're gonna move into some calf raises. So just in place, up on your tiptoes and down, really focusing on activating that calves. Belly button to spine during all this. Can rotate those pelvis forward. Think about keeping that core tight, that pelvis rotated forward. Nice job here. Hopefully you're feeling it a little bit in those calves. Got about 10 seconds left here, and then we'll do kind of a set of forward fold to help stretch those out and give those a break from working those so hard. And then we'll cycle through the whole set of exercises again. All right, so again, shake them out briefly, and then just a nice forward fold, and give yourself a moment to pause and stretch your calves out. Feel free to put a nice, easy, gentle bounce in the bottom. This isn't hard, but you can give yourself a little bit of an active stretch with just a nice, easy. You can come up and back down. Shake it out one more time. We'll pause. We'll give about 10 seconds here, and we'll hop back into those body weight squats again. So second cycle through here. When you guys are ready, feet shoulder width apart, hips rotated forward, core activated, down and up. Another thing you can really think about is keeping the knee directly in line with your toe as you're doing this. Go nice and deep to make a really good quad burn. Or you can go a little bit less deep to give yourself a break. The faster you go, the harder it's going to be. Or you can take it at a nice, easy pace. Nice job. Again, keep thinking about that core. Inhale on the down. Exhale on the up. Got about 10 more seconds here. All right, we're going to move into those high knees again. High knees, drive those knees up. Can pause at the top for a moment of balance if you want. But really think of getting those knees as high as you can. Nice work. Rayleigh. All right, we got about 10 seconds here. Nice job. I'm going to shake it out for just a moment. We're going to go back into those walking lunges. So again, foot out, knee down. If you have the mobility, you can touch the ground. If you can't quite make it, that's fine too. If you want to mix it up, you can start forward and step back. I'm going to stay with the traditional. Again, the quicker you go, the harder the burn. Focus on that core during all of this. Nice job. We got about 10 more seconds here. Let's do 2 more on each side. All right, again, just a quick dust off. I'm gonna go right into those calf raises. So belly button to spine, pelvis forward, up on your tiptoes and down. The more slow and controlled you go with these, the more of a burn you're gonna feel. You can pause at the top. Nice job. We'll go about 10 more seconds here. Get those calves really burning. And then we'll give them a break. All right, quick shakeout and we'll forward fold again. Give those calves a rest and a nice stretch. Again, a nice gentle, easy bounce at the bottom if you'd like. You can come up slowly and then back down. All right, nice job. You can go ahead and shake that out. If you have your weights handy, you can go ahead and grab those. Again, nice athletic stance, feet shoulder width apart. We're going to start by just lifting those weights up in front of us to shoulder height and then out to the side. Up in front, out to the side. Again, think about keeping your core tight through all of this. Belly button to spine. Breathing out on the way up and in on the way down. Nice job. Hopefully you're feeling a little burn in your shoulders. Got about 15 seconds left here. All right, the next thing we're going to do is an overhead press. So arms at 90 degrees above, and then we're just going to go up. Again, really critical here. Think about keeping that core activated tight. Belly button to spine, pelvis rotated forward. We want a nice solid base of support. Nice job. About 5 more seconds. I'm gonna let you put the weights down just for a minute. Shake everything out here. Give yourself a break. Couple seconds. And go ahead and pick those back up. And we're just gonna do some bicep curls. So you can either one at a time, or if you want, both at the same time. Give yourself a little bit of a break. Alternate. Or both to bump up the intensity. Again, core activated through all this. Tight base of support. Got about 15 seconds left here. Then we're going to work the complementary muscle group with the triceps. So again, if you want to set them down for a brief moment, shake out, pick them back up. We're going to have a nice about a 45 degree in our back, and we're just gonna triceps back. So let the weight hang, triceps back. So now we're working the opposite side to those biceps. Get a nice extension of the arm. Try to keep your back flat if you can. Again, core activated. Let's do 10 more. Nice job. Eight, 9, 10. Again, if you want to set those weights down, shake out your arms. We're going to go through that cycle one more time. So we'll kind of let you shake everything out, walk around your space for a few seconds. Get a nice rest. And then if you're ready, again, if you have your weights, you don't need to do weights with any of these. If you're feeling a little burn, you can set the weights aside and just do them body weight. But if you're ready, we'll start with those arm raises again. So we'll go forward, side, forward, side. Again, core activated, belly button to spine. Hips rotated forward, nice straight back, stable core. We're getting our ab and our core exercise in just by focusing on that with everything we're doing today. Nice job here. Go about 20 more seconds. And then we'll switch again. So, all right, 3, 2, 1. We'll go arms, shoulders at 90 degrees, and we're just gonna press up. Know this combination's a bit of a shoulder burner, so if you need to set the weights down, that's okay. Keep that core tight. Way to push through here. We got about 15 seconds, and we'll give you a brief break. 10 more. All right, if you want to set the weights down for just a moment, shake everything out, give yourself a break. We'll give ourselves about 15 seconds here. Do some nice arm swings. And when we're ready, we'll pick them back up and we're going to go back into those arm curls. So both at once if you want to, or you can go ahead and alternate. Again, core tight. Keeping that nice, stable, straight core. Got about 5 seconds left here. I'm going to switch to those triceps. So again, a little bit of about 45 in your pelvis, back straight, and we're just going to extend behind us. Really think about activating the back of that arm, pushing those weights, driving them up. Back flat as you can keep it, core tight. Nice job. Hopefully you're feeling it a bit in the arms now. We're almost done though. This is going to be our last big arm exercise. So let's push it hard here for about 15, 20 more seconds. All right, with that, you can set the weights down. And we're just gonna introduce some nice arm swings here. We're just gonna go through kind of a nice active cool down. So those were our 2 circuits for the day, hitting lower body and upper body. And now we just want to keep moving for a little bit, active recovery. So we'll just do arm swings here for about 15 more seconds. We'll kind of alternate here. So now we're going to go back into those hip openers that we started with at the beginning. Alternating nice and easy. About 15 more seconds here. All right, we're going to transition into those teapots again. So hands on your hip, stretching again. We still want to think about that core now, even though we're cooling down, keeping that core tight. Nice and easy. Back and forth. Few more seconds here. Again, we want to keep moving, but nice and easy towards the end as we wind down. We're going to do some lateral leg swings now. So if you need to brace on the wall, that's good. Just sweeping your leg back and forth in front of you, nice and easy. Do about 30 seconds on each leg here. All right, go ahead and switch sides. All right, give yourselves just a quick shake out. We're going to do some of those Y stretches again. So arms up high, stretch, and then nice, easy forward fold. You can pause at the bottom for a minute again. Give yourself a little bit of a nice, gentle bounce. You can kind of stretch with one arm or the other towards the floor. Get a little back rotation, back flexion stretch, and then we're going to arms wide, come up. Reach for the sky. Big back stretch. And a nice forward fold again. Pause at the bottom. Really feel that stretch in the back of your legs and in your back. Nice, easy, gentle. And we're going to go up for one more big stretch. Pause at the top. Way to go. One more forward fold. We'll pause at the bottom. Enjoy that nice, relaxed, easy stretch through the back of your legs and in your back. All right, and then we're going to close today again with just some gentle arm swings and just kind of back and forth. Nice, easy stepping. Just kind of a last gentle movement to ourselves. Shake the last bit of exercise out. Nice active recovery. And shake our arms, shake our legs. Nice, easy, relax. So, all right. So thank you all for joining today. Hopefully that was an enjoyable exercise session for you. And just a reminder, we will be live again this Saturday at 10 a.m. Where Dr. Stephen Elmer will be leading our exercise on Saturday morning. So if you are all available and would like to join, we will have another free workout for you then. So thank you all for watching and have a great Thanksgiving holiday.